season is essentially lost. I lost my last game. I was number 14 in the nation. I lost my only loss in conference play to Florida State, Chris, and they have completely eliminated me from the top 25. I went from 14 in the nation to nothing. And I got, 3 games left. I won't make the playoffs, so we're just playing for pride right now and for the future. Because next season, building a team like I want to build it. I think that may be my problem the whole time. I've been following what the team needs instead of the team wants. I've never been a team need person, but I think that's where I've been fucking up. So I think I'm gonna go hard now. But with that being said, man, North Carolina versus Duke. Let's get it. Throw back away option, that's what we doing. And let's make it happen, guys.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it kicked off. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Tar Heels offense will take the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, and keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take the first down every time, 2nd and 6. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you... Turning it on! Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Well, that time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Back to throw, it's Corona. Quick pick up on that one. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
He'll keep it himself. They were all nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Come
Looks as
on,
if we have
man.
an injury on that
Sam,
last
thank you,
play.
man.
We'll take a break to check him out. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game we go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To the ground with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got him downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Here we go. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming in with a huge negative play.
Good lead.
Wants to throw. It's Corona. There's the pressure. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Wants to bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. They'll start this drive with a pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. short gain on this run, and that'll bring it to the end of the first. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
You see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose.
Why ain't good chance to run?
That loose football. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Catch in the middle, it's over. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. This time they'll go to the running game.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Payne. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal for the game. New center downs right on the doorstep.
It's pissing me off, whoa.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in.
Yeah.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Creates a little room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete, a big hit there for his 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one.
What is going on here with my team, man?
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Tar Heels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
And the Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads it left. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Now on 1st down from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking left. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Able to find enough. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. To the air, it's Corona. Good timing on the quick out. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Got a little space. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. Little touch pass to the receiver. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at 38. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Payne. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on fourth down. Pretty solid coverage there. Stop him at the 26. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Bring in the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That pass not close as he got twirled trying to deliver it. It'll bring up fourth down. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the... Put it in play at the 37. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22. A huge pickup. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
Running back searching for a hole. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 24 over Auburn. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got the back over the middle. Pulled down for the tackle. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Turning it on! Smashes through the tackle. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-hope.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, this defense...
Season's over.
Looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the 4th quarter, creating that fumble and takeaway.
Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Corona. He hurls one deep down the left side. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right now. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
That's one of the only ways you were getting back in this game. You had to force a turnover. You still got to score twice at least to get back in this ball game to try to win it. Great stop. Now it's the offense's turn. I need to score and score quickly.
And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip, and they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more blitz than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
The incomplete.
Look, my boys. We just can't do nothing, man.
Series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Corona. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the coverage able to make the tackle. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quarterback's got the first. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry up. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the 1st down on 3rd down.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And toward the end zone. And they knock it loose. Once that ball was loose, defense didn't. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
It kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staff.
This collapse must be studied. I don't even want to recruit. I see.